So our next question is from Siddharth Sir's 30 days challenge. Day number 17, fear rations. Let's see. Hmm. In this question, we are the game maker or we are the ruler of this castle named as Hacker Castle. I don't know basically how to pronunciate it, but you can go through the question statement. I'll be first and reading the input, basically sample input. Let's check. Here we have given. Hmm, Actually, let me check. Okay, here let's check this example. Here we have given an array of four elements, which is 4, 5, 6, 7. Basically, let me explain you the scenario here. Here, in the city or in the castle, there is a lack of food going on. So we are providing bread to the people, and the number of peoples coming to us, I, the ruler of the castle, has to provide breads in such a way that each member gets even number of breads. And if I give bread to, let's say, this 5, then I have to provide bread to 4 or to 6. Means at a particular time I will be giving two breads, not a single bread, basically. Two breads. Here it is written also that you must here you must also give a loaf of bread to the person immediately in front of or behind them in the line, basically. Means either you have to do I plus 1 or I minus 1. Okay, let's again go through the example. Here we have given 4, 5, 6, 7. As this number is 4, I don't even need to provide bread to this person. But let's check what will happen next. If I go to 5, what I'll be doing is I'll be providing one bread to 5 and one bread to 6. So the number of bread will be 2 here. Okay, then at 6, after providing bread to 6, it will become 7. Okay, now what will happen to 7? I will be providing a bread to 7 here. And for as of the condition, I have to provide one bread to 7 also. Then this will become 8 and this will also become 8. And the total number of bread I'll be providing is 4. So here is the number of loaves I'll be providing. Let me explain you again here that let us say I have 4, 5, 6, 7. There are only four people having number of breads as 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I don't even need to provide any bread to the person at first place because it is having even number of breads. Now, the second person has five number of breads, but as per the condition, I have to provide one single bread, the number of even breads to each individual. So I'll be providing one bread to the second candidate having five loaves of bread. So it will become six, and one more condition is attached to the particular condition that we have to provide one bread to the person before it or before him or her or after him or her. Okay, so I will be providing one bread to 6 and it will become 7. Okay, and this will remain 7. Okay, now here I have provided two breads. Now the condition looks like this: 6. Now as this is a even bread, sorry, odd bread, so I'll be providing one to this person also. So one bread to this person also, so it will become 8. And again the condition that I have to distribute one bread, as the condition said, I have to distribute one bread immediately in front of or behind of the person, basically. So I'll be providing one bread to this person having 7 breads, so it will become 8. So now all the persons have even number of breads, so this will satisfies our what our condition. So I'll be returning here yes, basically the number of lobes, which are 4 in this case. If the condition is not possible, I'll be returning no. As per this condition, if I'll be providing one bread to 1, then I have to provide one bread to 2 also. It will become 2 comma 3, and it is a never ending loop. How much bread I'll be provide, it will always remains odd. So here I need to provide no. So what should our approach here? Let's check. What can I do? Hmm, I can do is I can go through the whole array, array which is B in this case, vector, sorry. I can go through the whole vector B, okay, and check if the element, if the first element is even or odd. If the element is already even, I'll be continuing. Means you have studied two statements, basically continue and break. Continue goes to the next iteration, okay, and break terminates the loop. I'll be continuing if the current element is even. And else case, if and else, if the element is odd. If the element is odd, I'll be providing bread to the next element. Let me explain it to you. Let's say, let's take the example of the very same question, 4 5 6 7. Okay, 4 5 6 7. First, I'll be coming to 4 and checking whether it is even or odd. So it is even, I'll be continuing, and then I will be going to 5. I'll be checking 5 basically. It is odd. So what I'm going to do is I'll be providing one bread to this one, this 5, and one bread to its next element, basically next person basically. So it will become 6 plus 1. Now I'll be going through 7, because 6 plus 1 becomes 7 now. So I'll be checking whether 7 is even or odd. It is odd, so I'll be providing one bread to it, and one more bread to its next person, which is having 7 bread in this case. So the next element becomes 8. Now I know that this element is even, so our loop will terminate. And how will we came to know that the condition is false? Simply we will check the last element. If the last element is odd, then we will be returning no. If the last element is even, then we will be returning the number of breads we have distributed. Hope you have understood the approach. Let us code it. Mhm. Okay, you can repeat the particular part where I have explained it, so that you can understand better. Let's take what? Let's take count, which will be counting our number of breads distributed. Okay, now we will be iterating. So let's use a for loop. Int I is equals to 0, I is less than b dot size I plus plus. Okay, then I'll be checking simply whether the element present at ith position of B is even. If it is even, I'll be continuing. No need to iterate, and no need to go through the remaining code. Else what I'm going to do is I'll be simply doing b of I current element plus plus, basically add 1 to the current element, add 1 to the current person having number of bread, basically. If he has 4 bread, then I will be giving him one more bread, but according to the condition I have to provide one more bread to the next person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add next person is I plus plus. So I plus 1. So I will be providing the next person one more bread. And the count, simply I have distributed 2 breads. So the count will become count plus 2. That's it. That's it for the code part. Now I'll be checking simply. First of all, I need to create a string, because in the function I'm returning in the form of string. So let us create an answer string. Okay, and convert our count to string. So in C++ we use toString. Okay, we have converted this count to string. Okay, first initially it was an int. It was having int data type, but now we have converted it into string. Okay, now we will be simply checking whether b of b dot size. Let me. I'll be explaining it. It's a simple code basically. B dot size minus 1 percentage 2 is equals to 0. What does it mean? Let us check. B dot size is going to give us the size of the array. In the particular case we have discussed 4 6 8 8. Here it is here it will be 4 in this case. So 4 minus 1 means 3. 3 is the last element, so b of 3 means last element of the array. percentage 2 is double equals to 0 means if it is even or not. If it is even, we will be simply returning count. So return answer, that's it. If it is odd means we have distributed the possible number of breads to the person, but it is not becoming even, so we will be returning no. Simply return no, that's it. Let's run it and check whether we have done any error or not. uh, let's check what's wrong. Mhm. We have int count is equals to the 0, and then we have okay, we have iterated to b dot size, but we need to iterate to b dot size minus 1 here, the last element, till the last element, because here we have because let me explain, it is submitted successfully. Mhm. Because we are going to, here we are going, if मान लो, if let this minus 1 is not present, then what will be happening is we will be on the last element and we will be calling the last element's next element, which is not even there. So that's why it is failing. So simply we have done minus 1 here. So run, it has compiled successfully. Let's submit it. All the test cases are passed. So here's the solution. If you have any doubt, comment it. I'll try to resolve all the doubts related to this question. Thank you.